What's up, y'all? What up? Alright, let me see if I can break this down for y'all. Alright, so I have these EMAs, which these are exponential moving averages. They're just indicators that give me information from the past, essentially. It's 8-day, 21, 50, 200. I can turn off this so you can see them more clearly there. So, let me turn this off. So here you get the 8, 21, 50, 200, right? This is what I use mostly for entries. I mean, it's a lot to it. It's not so simple. But here we are. So I played coin. Easy. I mean, you see the pullback. Damn. So this is so like a textbook call play, So Friday, I had seen Bitcoin was fucking exploding on Friday. So we look back, we see this, right? This explosion. I mean, it's just such a fucking run up. But yeah, in the morning, you see this explosion. I noticed Bitcoin going crazy, but I also noticed that MSTR was starting to run up in the morning. You see this run up? But when I looked at that, I seen that Bitcoin was actually, Coinbase, my bad. Coinbase was actually dropping. It hadn't, it was still red. So on the run up, it hadn't actually come back to be green yet. So I was like, oh shit, Coinbase is lagging. Let me fucking take a look at this, see what's going on. If Bitcoin's ripping, Coinbase is gonna go with it every time. For my entries, what I typically use is I watch this 8 EMA and I wait for it to cross over this 21. When you see it crossing everything on the chart, obviously this is minutes later, this is a 3-minute chart, so you can't see all this stuff when this happens. You don't see this, but I use this as my entry. So here, you can get in. This is around 7 o'clock. Get in. You could even just run it up to this 190. These went from $100 to, they ended up being about $850. I played them. I took my profit. I got back in the play because I seen that it came up here and I thought it was going to come back down, but it tested this 21. Normally you'd play the put here when it came and crossed and had conviction that it was going to keep going down, but here you didn't see that. You can check on different multiple time frames and you can see this is why I didn't think it was going to stop on the 5-minute versus the 3. 5-minute didn't even touch it. There's still enough space in here. You go to further time frame, you go here, it crossed. This is telling me it's staying. This play is going to keep running. I go further times. This play, at the moment where it happened, the crossing, look, it doesn't even come close. You have all this space right here. And then on the hour chart, that's when I know that it's going to be a long-term play. You look at this, it's crossed it. So I'm going to have this play for a while. I can play this the whole day. It still is going. Like, you look at it, it's still going. It's just now at the 4-hour chart, you see, oh, it might test this and come back down. We don't know. Bitcoin's still ripping, so who knows? Let me go back in this. So this is only one part of how I enter a play. This is what gives me an idea, something to watch. Let's go back here. The beginning, where we were in the morning, the crossover. I use this. This is a volume weighted average price. It's like a pretty good support. So just another indicator that I use. But this Ichimoku cloud, if I get rid of the VMAs, I look at them at the same time, so it's a little different. But there's some a lot of parts to this thing. So when entering a call, you want this conversion to be above this baseline. So at this moment where it crossed, is a good time to start watching. Here, we're here. but you also need, for me, you need the cloud to be open green. You need the candle that you're looking at. Mind you, this is a 3-minute. You need the candle to be above the cloud. So here, this candle would be my conviction candle that I'd be like, okay, this is going to run. And you need this lagging line, which would have been here. You need this to be above the cloud. So here, we see all those things. You have the conversion over to the cloud's green. Lagging lines up. We would have ran with this. Now we add these. Look at this. See, my entry here. At this moment, according to the EMAs, you're in there. So we go, I mean, and nothing's foolproof. So this, at this point, would be where you would get in. And maybe 184, and you could run it up to 192. Nothing's foolproof, though. So, it's when it's live, it's a lot different to see things happen.